Hold on, let me get some clips. Girl, can I ever come prepared? Now I get to braiding this up. And maybe I won't restart it 5 times. We'll see. This is a good braid out. Welcome back, friends. Or if you're new here, just welcome. It is Lauren, the Soap Witch, and it is time for me to get to styling this hair. So as you can see, I'm not doing my usual. I decided I wanted to do a braid out today. It's Mother's Day, and by the time I post this, it will not be. So happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But I decided I wanted to do something different for my hair today. So that's what we're doing. So first of all, I'm finna fix this jagged up part, because girl, what is it doing? So I probably should have said this to begin with. But the reason I had the towel on my head was because I like to do braid outs and such on damp hair, because it's gonna take forever to dry if I do it on sopping wet hair. So pretty much the only thing I do on sopping wet hair is wash and goes. All right, now that I've done parted this, I am going to see. Hold on, let me get some clips. Girl, can I ever come prepared? I like to do pretty chunky braid out, twist out anytime I do any of those kind of outs. They're pretty chunky. So I think I'm gonna start with this. And I'm humming and hawing over nothing. Y'all see it. You see it, don't you? Because I was gonna put this part up, and I'm gonna take it back down. I just need it out the way though. And if I could get the clip to cooperate, that'd be even better. Well, whatever. It failed a little, but you know, it's out the way. Okay, so this is my section I'm starting with. It's also my most high porosity hair. So I'm using 2 products today. I'm gonna start off with Creamy Concoction. That's this one. And I usually use quite a bit. That's quite a bit for me. And I'm just going to rub that on and work it all the way through, especially these ends. You know, I need my hair to be really moisturized. And I found that when I use these 2 products together, it moisturizes very well, and I don't actually need anything else with it. I need my brush. So I usually don't care to use a brush when I'm styling my hair in a wash and go, because I want all the product to stay on my hair, and I feel like the brush drags off some of the product. But I like the brush for detangling purposes when I'm doing braid outs and twist outs and such. Next, I'm going in with Enchanted concoction. You see? Okay. That's my Aloe Vera curl custard. Okay. And I tend to use more cream than custard in this case. I want a little bit of hold and a lot of moisture. So I'm humming and hawing. This is about what I'm going to use right here. Okay, so I think that's in there good enough. And detangle that one more again. And I'll get to braiding this up. And maybe I won't restart it 5 times. We'll see. I'm never satisfied. So I like to braid pretty tight. Not so tight that it's pulling my scalp or anything, but tight. So I always tend to get uneven amounts. Like I don't know what I be doing. But when I get to the bottom, I just do a twist. I've seen other people do this too. And then I'm just gonna roll the bottom on my finger like this. Yeah. And there we go. First braid is done. There'll tend to be some like white product sitting on top of my hair because I may use an excessive amount, but I just blot that off because it'll dry like that and make your whole hairstyle look like crap. So what we want to do now? I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna take that as my next section and go in with styling cream, a bunch. And I'm gonna just slide that right on top. Make sure I get those ends really good. One more detangle. Look at me remembering to tangle every time. Detangle, not tangle. Because sometimes I'll detangle one and not the other. Alright, and I'm just gonna braid this. And we're gonna twist the bottom because we braided enough. And for real, we're gonna twist it around the bottom. There we go. Okay. So that's all. That is all I am doing. Okay, I got all these braids in, and I got these little stubborn hair, especially over here, that just kind of wants to stick up. So I thought that I would try putting a little extra custard there and then put a bobby pin on it. Now, I don't like bobby pins because they don't never act right, but I thought I could just see if that'd help. All right, so here we are. Okay. I'm going to let it air dry / sit under the dryer. I'll probably sit under the dryer for a total of an hour. Total of an hour. It'll probably be in 30-minute increments because, honey, it'll be getting a little hot under there. And then I'm just going to sit around and let it air dry until I feel like I want to take them down. And that's how we're going to play it. Okay, so we done spent a whole bunch of time letting this hair dry. I sat for at least 2 hours. I was going to say 2.5. But it was probably closer to 2.5 hours, just air drying between the time that I spent before I sat under the dryer and the time I spent after I sat under the dryer. And then I sat under the dryer for a total of 45 minutes. I was doing some other stuff, but the first go around was like 15 and the last grueling amount was 30. I couldn't take longer than 30 at a time. When I talked about this, I'm gonna just go ahead and start taking this hair down. It feels like it's dry. It's dry today. As with any other time that I take down a style twist out, it's usually, I guess it matters the most with twist outs or braid outs. I try to be very gentle and careful with taking the braids or twist apart. That's to avoid frizz. And if I find that some parts might not have dried the way I want it, I will just take the blow dryer to it and call it a day. I'm gonna say so. Oh yeah, a lot of people use like oil. I've seen people do 2 ways. They'll just put some oil on their hands before they get started, or they'll just take a little oil and rub it all over the hair. I'll never do that, and that's partially because the oil is never sitting by me when I begin the takedown process, and then I'm not going to fetch said oil, and so then here we are. I'm just going to carefully proceed to taking this down. I'm also going to separate this after I take it down, but no need to get ahead of ourselves, right? Let's just finish taking this braid down. I feel like my braids take a little longer to take down because I braid it pretty tight. But I feel like I get the best results that way. Alright, so then I'm just gonna do a little separating. I don't always do it where the hair naturally wants to separate, but I feel like there ain't definitely no harm in that. I don't know, that looks good enough. And that first section is looking pretty nice. Okay, so let's keep going with the takedown. Okay, so let me tell you something. I feel like this side was drier, more dry, whatever, when I did it, and it's like it looks like fuller. or something. I don't know. I'm crazy. It's cool. Just let your girl know she don't know what she's talking about. I need to check the back because often I feel like there's some little parts back here that need to be filled in or the roots lifted. So let's take a look. Okay, it ain't that bad though. A little bit right here. Give that a little lifty lift. That's good enough. It looks good. Okay. Let me get a full official 360. Okay. Me checking for the parts in the back don't count. So this is the finished look. This is a good braid out. I don't do the rollers at the end anymore. I used to. I guess that's like a braid and curl kind of sort of. But I used to put like perm rods on the ends. But I used to do that because my ends just didn't curl because my hair was so damaged. But now I don't do it because I feel like it takes away from some of the length. So I get more when I do it like this and just braid all the way down to the end. I'm so happy with this. Close up. I'm okay. I'm excited. Yeah, it took forever. That's why I don't do it all the time. But you know what? I gotta add me one more little bits thing. Okay. You know I gotta witchy it up. Yeah. I love it. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm happy with my hair. I'm not sure if I gave it away. Gave you a little inkling. But yeah, I'm super satisfied with the way this turned out. Those two products together are just, when it comes to styles like this, braid out, twist out, roller set, they do it for me. They do it for me. Okay, the products that I used today to style my hair were Tropical Fantasy Scented. If you do not like tropical fantasy, pineapple-y goodness type fragrances, I also offer lemon pound cake, spearmint eucalyptus, strawberry patchouli, lavender peppermint, apple aroma, and then I also offer unscented. So all of the products, not just these two, but every hair product that I offer comes in all of those fragrances or unscented. So I will leave links below for the specific products that I use today, and also for a hair bundle if you're interested in checking out additional products at a deal. And I also have linked below my hair journal. Did I say that crazy? It doesn't matter. My hair journal is linked below. It's a digital hair journal, and it's just a great resource for you to help start a hair journey if you're looking to start one or take your hair journey to the next level. So that's down below if you are interested in checking that out as well. So like, I think we done here, y'all. Like, I've outdid myself and I'm uber satisfied, and I'm finna go just chill for the rest of the day, the night. I still gotta go call my mom before she be like, you a bad daughter. Anyway, that's irrelevant and y'all don't need to know that. That's gonna be it for this one. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Okay, and consider giving this video a like because it does help out. So with that being said, I'm gonna see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.